was incredible to discover really the history of a whole family, the Baloumian family, who had lived in the house before the outbreak of the Lebanese Civil War in 1975. I began to receive lots of emails and phone calls from the family around the world. And then I received one email from Raffi Wartanian. He's the great-grandson of Mardiros, and he's a musician. And I'd heard that the house was once full of music and joy and laughter and dancing. And I'd found lots of musical scores in the house. So this began to connect my work with the idea of bringing music back to the house. And so I asked Raffi, would he like to come and perform? And he immediately said yes.
I had heard about it through my mom. She'd mentioned there was an artist that Mardiros did his home, and once I started reading about it, I was amazed, and I immediately got in touch with Tom. We started talking, and the idea of coming here came about. I have no doubt that Mardiros' love for music was definitely a part of it, and based on the scores that they found in the home, the sheet music, music was certainly a part of that household. Tom definitely represents someone who comes in from the outside, doesn't know anything about the family, and is immediately struck by the family's narrative, and specifically Mardiros.
One of the things that affected me most and really put me in touch with what happened to the Baloumian family was this newspaper cutting, which I had framed for the exhibition. It was written by Mardiros himself about his experiences in the Armenian Genocide, what he'd seen, the terrible things he'd experienced. And I was so inspired by how he'd experienced this unspeakable horror, yet had never stopped believing in life.
Tom Young. Raffi.
We really struck up this lovely friendship, and he was really appreciative, I think, of what I was doing with my exhibition.
It's empowering because all that suffering takes a toll over, several generations. And so to have someone as talented as Tom, with so much vision and delicacy that he handles his work with, especially integrating the home into his paintings, is a big compliment to Mardiros and, his descendants.
Esinç sulu aşkare sevdardırız mınatsi esinç sulu aşkare sevdardırız manatsib. Thank you. Thank you, Raffi and Tom and everyone who did this happen.
This was something I hadn't anticipated when I started the project. It was growing into something much bigger than me and my paintings, and much bigger than the house. This was connecting people and their memories across continents.
Let's not let it die. Let's be our own people, but let's also know where we came from and who are the people who came before us and how that can connect to what we're doing today and what we aspire to be and to pass on to the future.